Bridge is up. Wonder why.
To keep folk in, or to keep something out?
Bridge is up. Wonder why.
To keep folk in, or to keep something out?
Bridge is up. Wonder why.
To keep folk in, or to keep something out?
Picking up something spectral nearby. Picking up something spectral nearby. Picking up something spectral nearby.
Doors blocked on the other side. Doors blocked on the other side.
The village is full of ghost wards. They're afraid of something.
Leave them up. Cause no trouble.
The village is full of ghost wards. They're afraid
there?
of something.
Anyone
Leave them up.
home?
Cause
Where did they
no
go?
trouble.
The village is full of ghost wards.
Who there? Anyone home?
Where did they go? Perhaps there's a key. Perhaps there's a key. Perhaps there's a key.
Down in great wrath upon my soul to pray that my faith, and the faith of all good Christian souls of New Eden, be fenced with iron and God's. Friends, find fortitude in our success. Exiled from our homes by the devil's machinations, we congregate before the Lord in this new meeting house. We gather, we worship, we overcome. And we shall be well protected by the holy ward my son now makes under my instruction. Find fortitude in our For I have spent hours countless in your service, poring through books and papers, devouring the oeuvre of my peers, that our meeting house be safe. We gather, we worship, we overcome.
Fairfax Haskell, for whom the word pompous was invented.
Half built? Yes. Open to the four winds. Yes. But already it is resplendent with our faith. A shining reminder of our renewed belief in better days. McCraith, Mr. McCraith. I thought you. What happy portent, what most excellent news. Yes. What blessing. Resplendent with our faith. I applaud your valorous deeds. O fate, I say, dead sir, I thought you dead. McCraith.
Maybe I am.
Mr. McCraith. I thought you. Do not make light of such matters, my friend, for the devil's wrath is wide awake, and his claw scratches at our door. Metaphorically speaking. What blessing?
I'm alive. I promise.
Your valorous deeds. My friends, I shall deliver this sermon another time.
Maybe I am.
The battle with the devil's legions is ongoing, and Mr. McCraith and I have much to discuss. And his claw scratches at our door. Metaphorically speaking. What blessing?
I'm alive. I promise.
Friends, I shall deliver this sermon another time.
Maybe I am.
The battle with the devil's legions is ongoing. Behold this miracle of ours, Mr. McCraith. Exiled we, yet in our darkest hour we find the moral vigor to build this humble monument to resilience. But you and I must speak of darker matters. For we, erudite men of higher learning, know that evil yet walks. There is much work to be done.
Indeed there is.
Yes. Forgive the inelegance of my welcome. You are alone. Do I surmise that Miss Duarte is no more? But you and I must speak of darker matters.
She knew the risks.
So will I go in unto the king, and if I perish, I perish. So said Esther to Mordecai. Such wisdom, such courage. I'm so sorry for your loss. Grief is a journey, long and painful, but you do not walk the road alone, I promise you.
There comes a time when you must let go.
And if I perish,
I perish.
In time, God healed my wounds. May you too find peace. Now, I regret that even at this most burdensome time for you, I must move with haste to business and beg once more for your help.
I promise you. There comes a time when You must let go. What's going on? It must be serious if you're asking for my help.
Since your defeat at the meeting house, the devil, heartened and emboldened, goes from strength to strength. He insinuates himself among my people, reveling in the suffering of the disease he unleashes upon us. It pits one against the other. Suspicion tears this community apart once again. All this to weaken my people and lead them away from the light of God.
In times of disease, you need doctors. I'm no doctor.
We'll not treat the symptoms, we'll tear out the roots. An agent of the devil walks among us. A witch? You must find her, or him, as it may be. You and I share great expertise, but I'm a man of position. Well, you, sir, are much more familiar with field work. Go, meet my people, walk amongst them, learn which of them secretly serves the demon, that we may expunge this evil malady from our body politic. You and I share great expertise, but I'm a man of position.
What makes you think there's a witch at work here?
Aye, sir, I'm a man of God and intellect. I can read the signs. When a so-called mystery disease afflicts half of my people overnight, there can be only one culprit. It is the devil's doing, sir. Probably through one of his servants. For you see, I understood immediately that the water in the well had been tainted.
What makes you
There are
think
no
there's a
strangers
witch
here.
at work here?
You could self-accept
Aye,
it.
sir, I'm a man of
No
God
one has
and
fled.
intellect.
The guilty woman, or man, I suppose, remains within the village. As evil walks, the evil are emboldened, but this witch shall see her downfall. Or his, of course, as did the last one, as will the next. Some years ago, you may have heard tell of this. I made my name on the execution of the terrible witch. It pains me that I must do it once more. As evil walks, the evil are emboldened, but this witch shall see her downfall.
This illness. Tell me of it.
As did the last one. Upon my arrival here in the Harrows, I immediately set about protecting the place with consecrated tokens. Safeguarded from the curse, we all felt safer for a time. Then some devil poisoned the well, our only source of water. Someone on the inside mind.
Illness. Spoiled water proves nothing.
A wise point and well made, Banisher, if not for the fact that we have been, for months on end, under the obvious influence of a terrible curse. One way or another, the devil has found an agent among us. And who knows what nefarious ill-doing old Black Spy plans next.
Spoiled water proves nothing.
Wise point and well
I am no
made,
witch
Banisher,
hunter.
if not for the fact
My
that we
business
have
is with the
been,
lingering
for
dead.
months on end,
For a
under the
fee, yes, I
obvious
know.
influence
But you
of a
can't deny
terrible
evil
curse.
practitioners exist.
One way or another.
A few years
the
ago,
devil
I had
has
to
found
cleanse
an
this
agent
community
among us.
from such a threat.
And who knows what nefarious ill-doing old Black Spy plans
Do you mean
next.
Deborah?
You know a little already, I gather. Yes,
I am no witch
Deborah.
hunter.
the
My
crooked
business
school
is with the
teacher.
lingering dead.
When Deborah showed her true nature, I was proud to pass judgment upon her. She earned her punishment. Her mask was a good one, as if butter would not melt upon her tongue. She cannot fool a man of faith and intellect. No, sir, you cannot.
You'll not mind me saying it, but for a Puritan paradise, you seem to get more than your fair share of witches.
God has not forsaken us, but someone here does the devil's work. Find me a witch, Mr. McCraith. Return this place to the Lord.
I'm a working man, Governor. But the Lord does seem happy to pay, so I'll do what I can. For a Puritan paradise, you seem to get more than your fair share of witches.
God has not forsaken us, but someone here does
I'll
the
take my leave
devil's
of you,
work.
Governor.
Of course. Outside, you must take the stairs. While you're with us, the first house on the left shall be your home.
I'm a working man, Governor. But the Lord does seem... Another witch hunt. So I'll do what I can. Puritan paradise, you seem to get more than your fair share.
If there even is a witch, Deborah was innocent.
I'll take my leave of you, Governor.
Of course. Outside, you must take the stairs. While you're with us, the first house on the left.
A real-life, actual banisher here in the house.
You're the governor's son, right? Another witch hunt.
Yes, sir. Lamentation Haskell.
If there even
Friends
is a
call me
witch,
Lammy.
Deborah was
Oh,
innocent.
they would if I had any. Please, call me Lammy. I have so many questions, sir. So many questions. But I suspect this is not the time.
You're the
No.
governor's son, right? Not the time.
I...
But perhaps
Yes,
you
sir.
may help me anyway.
Lamentation Haskell.
If there
Me?
is
Friends
a
call me
witch.
Lammy. Why, if I can help, I'd be honoured. Please, call me Lammy. I have so
Your father
many
believes there is
questions.
a Harrow's witch.
So
Have you
many
noticed
questions.
anyone acting strange?
But I suspect this is not the time. I'd answer, sir, I surely would, only
not the
things
time.
being as they are. Everyone is
Perhaps you may
acting
help me
strange.
anyway.
The curse brought illness, illness brought division, division has led to strife. We could do with some
Your father
healing,
believes
sir, we
there is
could.
a Harrow's
We
witch.
need you to bring us
Have you noticed
peace.
Anyone acting strange?
I suspect this is not the time. I'd answer, sir, I surely would.
So tell
only
me, Lammy,
things being as they are.
what do you
Everyone
do?
is acting strange.
What?
The curse brought
How do you
illness,
spend your days?
illness brought division. I assist my father, especially with the ghost wards. That keeps me very busy. When I can, I continue my research into the mysteries of life. Wildlife, mostly. If I can find any. Those that aren't dead have left
tell
New
me,
Eden.
Lammy,
Who can blame them?
What do you do?
What?
How do you spend your days?
I
Good day
assist
to
my
you, Lammy.
father, especially with the ghost Good day to you, sir. That keeps me very busy. When I can, I continue my research into the mysteries of life. Wildlife, mostly. If I can find
Ghost Ward. I think you can
those
safely
that
knock
aren't
it
dead
over.
have left New Eden. Who can blame them? What?
How do you spend your days? Good day to you.
Good day to you, sir. That keeps me very busy. When I can, I continue my research into the mysteries of life. Wildlife, mostly.
Ghost Ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
No more wards.
Thank you.
Good day to you, sir.
Ghost Ward. I think you can safely knock it over.
No more wards.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good day to you, madam.
Richard, that you?
Afraid not, ma'am. Red McCraith, I'm a banisher.
Is that a breed of doctor I've not heard of? I need no bandages.
Not exactly, no.
What brings you here, doctor?
Good day to you, madam.
Richard, that you?
I'm Afraid a not. banisher, not a Red doctor. McCraith, I'm here to help.
Is
Kind
that
of
a
you,
breed of doctor
but I
I've not
need
heard of?
no help.
I need no bandages.
Well, then I'll not insist. May I ask your name?
What brings
You,
here,
young man
doctor?
of a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough.
Richard,
I'm
that you?
Hepzibah
I'm a
Perkins.
banisher, not a doctor.
Goody Perkins to
I'm here
you.
help.
Kind of you, but I need no help.
Well, then I'll not insist. May I ask your name?
You, young man, have a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough. I'm Hepzibah Perkins. Goody Perkins to you. Kind of you, but
Well, then I'll not insist. May I ask your name?
you, young man, have a tongue as refined as your appearance is rough. I'm Hepzibah Perkins. Goody Perkins to you.
May seem a strange question, but have you noticed anyone acting strange?
Strange, you say? Who of late has not been acting strange? Well, there's always the alewife. I can't remember her name. She's
May
furtive.
seem a strange question.
She
but noticed anyone acting
wanders.
strange.
Strange, you say? Who of late has not been acting strange? Well, there's
I'll bid you
always
good
the
day,
alewife.
Goody Perkins.
May
can't
God
remember
grant
her
you
name.
grace, Mr.
She's
McRae.
furtive.
Seem a strange question.
She wanders. Strange, you say? Who of late has not been acting strange?
I'll bid you good day, Goody Perkins.
May God grant you grace, Mr. McRae.
I'll bid you good day, Goody Perkins.
May God grant you grace, Mr. McRae.
Lammy,
Yes?
your father spoke of the pestilence.
He did? Then, sir, you know as much as I do.
If you have an opinion of your own, I'd be glad to hear it.
Since you ask it, I believe a
Lammy.
thing most vile assails us. An evil of origin unknown and perhaps unknowable.
So the pestilence is part of the curse.
Pestilence. He did? Yes. Then, sir, of course, the curse. Of course it's the curse.
If you have an opinion
What
of
else
your
could
own,
it be?
I'd be glad to hear it.
Since you ask it, I believe a thing most vile
Good day to you, Lammy.
assails us. Good day to you, sir. Of origin unknown and perhaps unknowable.
So the pestilence is part of the curse.
He did? Yes. Of course. The curse. Of course it's the curse. What else could it be? Since you ask it, I believe a thing most
Good day to you.
assails us.
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
Yes. Of course. The curse. Of course it's the curse. What else could it be?
There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread! Do you want us to starve? I should have the yeast. You know it, Mistress Rose. You know it. All well.
If you want... There might be a way to open this door from the other side.
Give us this day our daily bread. Our bread, not our ale, our bread! Do you want us to starve? I should have the yeast. You know it, Mistress Rose.
If you want...
Our bread, not our ale, our bread! Do you want us to starve? I should have the yeast. You know it.
Just go away.
Good day, sir.
Good day, madam.
Mistress, Lucy Barrow, the alewife.
Red McGrath, the banisher. Alewife, is it? I'd never have guessed from looking at you.
And what does an alewife look like, Mr. Banisher?
She's got you there.
Good day, sir.
Can I ask, have you noticed anything strange lately? If you have, be sure to tell me.
Lucy Barrow, the I'll be sure to tell you if I see anything
McGrath,
normal.
The banisher.
Strange
Alewife,
is the
is it?
flavour of the hour, the
Never
week,
guessed from looking
the
at you.
month, and the year. And what does an alewife
Yet folks still
look like,
gossip.
Mr. Banisher? They're suspicious,
She's got you there.
aggressive, impatient. Perhaps
Can I
they
ask,
hanker
have you
for
noticed
normality.
anything strange lately?
I suppose it
If you
figures.
have, be sure to tell me. Well, if you hear
I'll
anything
be sure
that
to tell you
strikes
if
you
I
as
see
unusual,
anything normal.
do let me know.
Strange is the flavour of the hour, the week, the month, and
Tell
the
me
year.
about yourself.
Yet
About your
folks
work.
still gossip. What are you, the census taker? Aggressive. I'm Lucy Barrow. I'm earnest, proud, clever. I suppose I'm a widow of 41. My husband and I ran a tavern in England.
Strikes you as unusual.
I was the brains, he was... Well, he was there.
Tell me
And
about
if you
yourself.
call me Widow
About your work.
Barrow, I'll fetch my shears and dock your chestnuts. I'm
What
Lucy
brought you to
Barrow.
New Eden?
Freedom, proud, prosperity. I'm a widow of 41. The chance to watch good Puritan men drink till they are sick, even as they fill my purse.
Well, he was there.
And chestnuts. And if you call me Widow Barrow, I came for chestnuts. Dock your chestnuts.
What brought you to New Eden? I'll take my leave of you for now.
Have a good day, sir. The chance to watch good Puritan men drink till they are sick, even as they fill my purse.
The well. It feels off.
Smells off too. How are you, Mr. Bachelor? I'll take my leave of you for now.
I do not need the services of a heretic today, and nor do the people of New Eden.
He seems pleasant.
Seen anything strange of late?
Do you speak of the disease eating at the fabric of our fair community?
Smells off.
We've sealed the well, closed homes and houses,
Mr. Bachelor.
and said our prayers. I do not need the services. It has not worked, and nor do the people
Apart from that,
of New Eden.
have you noticed anyone behaving strangely?
Pleasant.
I have to ask.
I have seen the
anything
alewife, Mistress
strange of
Barrow,
late?
lurking by the well, hands in her pockets, clutching at her herbals. And as I think of it, before his house burned down with his wife and brother in it, Caleb Watson and the alewife had a sharp exchange of
Apart from
words.
that, have you
Twere
noticed
as if
anyone
she'd
behaving
cursed him.
strangely?
If there is a Harrow's witch, I'd start looking there. I have seen the alewife.
I'll steer you away from the idea that the alewife is a witch. I'll look into all the same.
And as I think of it,
I must take my leave of you, sir.
God keep you, for I shall not. And the alewife had a sharp exchange of words.
Lucy.
Twere as if she'd cursed.
Surprising.
If there is
I'm curious to hear her take on all this.
I'll steer you away from the idea that the alewife is a witch.
Good day to you, sir.
Likewise, Red McCreath. You must take my leave of you,
Perry
sir.
Cottle, I'm the baker.
God keep you.
What are you doing out here in the rustics?
I'm a banisher. I'm looking for ghosts.
Find no ghosts here, sir. Nor demons.
to hear
The
her
governor,
take
in
on
his
this.
piety, sees to that.
I envy your faith, Mr. Cottle.
Good day to you, sir.
How's that working out so far?
Likewise, Red McCreath. You? Have you noticed anything strange lately?
I'm the baker.
Changes in demeanour,
Doing out here in the
odd
rustics?
comings and goings? I'm a banisher.
Lucy Barrow
I'm looking for
goes
ghosts.
picking plants.
Find no
All
ghosts here.
furtive
Nor
like.
demons.
I've seen her.
The
I've
governor,
watched
in
her.
his piety, sees
She
to
puts them
that.
in her strange
I envy your
concoctions.
faith, Mr.
Won't tell me
Cottle.
what's in there.
Good day to you, sir.
How's that working out so far?
Maybe she'd spill it to you.
Red McCreath. Thank you. I'll look into it. Anything strange lately? Changes in demeanour, I should go. And goings.
God go with you. Lucy Barrow
I'm looking for
goes
ghosts.
picking plants. All furtive like. I've seen her. I've watched her. She puts them in her strange concoctions. Won't tell me what's in there.
The governor's
Maybe she'd
speech
spill
was...
it to you.
Good day to you both. Thank you.
And a
I'll
good
look
day
into
to you
it.
too, sir. And wasn't that quite the entrance you made?
I should
You'll
go.
be the talk of the town.
God go with you.
So, what brings you to our wee corner of the world?
The governor bade me make the rounds. He suspects evil doing.
If it's evil doing you're after, you may turn around and hurry back to New Eden Town.
Good day to you both.
Now, you could excuse us. My sister's not feeling well, and we must hurry home.
Dear Eve, I didn't catch your names.
God be with you in your terrible pronunciation. Mary Claire O'Hara. This is my sister,
Governor
Elizabeth.
bade me make the rounds. He suspects evil doing. Noticed anything strange around here of late?
Strange. A fine word for the devil's work. I call it evil. Look around you. The harrows are dying.
Catch your names.
Our flock took sick. Every last animal dead. Ram, lamb, and ewe.
Then the people took their turn. Many of our neighbours are with the Lord.
Just anything
At least,
strange around here of
that's
late?
where we hope they are. Strange.
If there's witchery afoot, I'll need help finding the culprit.
I call it evil.
Do you have suspicions you'd care to share?
Well, Caleb Watson lately talks to himself. And if you interrupt him, why, he's as rude as a goat. And he was such a well-mannered man, too.
Lord forgive me, but I don't like him. The man has stopped washing. He reeks.
If there's witchery Interesting. afoot, I'll need help finding the culprit. Thank you. Do you have suspicions you'd care to share? No healer, but I'll help if I can. Do you have plants as need gathering? Something to ease the pain.
All the meadows sweet and vervain in the world will not help this fever, I fear.
We need no help from the godless. Thank you very much.
Our faith guides and protects us.
And I pray that you get better, man.
God will surely make me whole again.
Something to ease the pain.
She's dangerously sick. Either she doesn't know it, or she knows it and is hiding it.
We need no help from the godless. Thank you very much.
I'll let you rest, so. Slan live. Goodbye to you.
Be sure to fear the Lord and faithfully serve him.
And I pray that
Goodbye
get
to you,
better,
sir.
man.
God will surely make me whole again.
Caleb Watson. We keep hearing that name. Either
Let's
she
pay him a
doesn't know
visit.
it, or she knows it and is hiding it.
We need no help from the godless.
I'll let you rest, so. Slan live. Goodbye to you.
Be sure to fear the Lord and faithfully serve him. Goodbye to you, sir.
Caleb Watson. We keep hearing that name.
Let's pay him a visit. I'll let you rest, so. Slan live. Goodbye.
Be sure to fear the Lord and faithfully serve him. Goodbye to you, sir.
Caleb Watson. We keep hearing that name.
Let's pay him a visit. Mistress Barrow, can I speak with you?
All right. Speak.
Can I ask you something?
You may.
It is delicate. You're the subject of certain rumours. Did you know this?
What are you talking about?
Mistress Barrow. They say you wander the woods. Speak with you. Alone.
All right. So, speak.
They say you burned someone's house down. Can I ask? Revenge, they say.
You may. They say that, do
It's
they?
delicate.
They talk,
You're the
Mr.
subject
McCraith,
of
while I
certain
work.
rumours.
They'll drink my ale. Let them talk.
What are you talking about?
Are we out of rumours now?
They say you wander
Or
the
are there
woods
more?
alone. They say you put herbs in the ale. They say you burned
Amongst
someone's
other
house
things,
down.
yes.
Can I ask
You'll
revenge?
note that they also drink the ale. They say that.
And
do
don't
they?
you believe everything
They
you
talk,
hear.
Mr. McCraith, while I work. They'll drink my ale.
Would you be
Let 'em
interested in the
talk.
trade at all?
Are we out of
What do you
rumours
need?
now? Or are there more?
They say you put herbs in the ale. They say you burned
Amongst
someone's
other
house
things,
down.
yes. You'll note that they also drink the ale. They say that.
And
do
don't
they?
you believe everything
They
you
talk,
hear.
Mr. McCraith, while I work. They'll drink my ale.
Would you be
Let 'em
interested in the
talk.
trade at all?
Are we out of
What do you need?
Or are there more?
They say you put herbs in the ale. They say you burned
Amongst
someone's
other things, yes. You'll note that they also drink the ale. They say that.
And
do
don't
they?
you believe everything
They
you hear.
They'll drink my ale.
Would you be interested in the trade?
What do you need?
Or are there more?
They say I'll take my leave of you for now.
And I of you.
I doubt she's who we're looking for. There was another name. Caleb Watson.
Mr. Cotto.
Good day to you, Mr. McCraith.
I should go.
And I must work.
And I of you.
I doubt she's who we're looking for. There was another name. Caleb Watson.
Ah, the famed and famous banisher. The one and only Redmond Wraith.
Have we met?
I was at the meeting house. You've got guts. I like that.
Thank you very much.
Ooh, politeness. Gives me the shits. I'm Phoebe Walcott. I buy and sell. Now then, what's your pleasure? The one and only Redmond Wraith.
Have we met? May I see your wares?
I was at the meeting house. I'm a shopkeeper, aren't I? Yes, you may see my wares.
Thank you very much.
Politeness. Gives me the shit. I'm Phoebe Walcott. I buy and sell. Now then, what's your pleasure?
So, have you noticed any strange behaviour of late?
Apart from my own? Yes. So much so that now I am almost normal. Caleb Watson, for example. Now he, my friend, is really strange.
Is he now?
He used to be such a nice man. Now he's aggressive and he smells like the Christmas cat at Easter.
Where can I find Caleb Watson?
Well now, seeing as he's our cobbler, you'll find him in his workshop. Caleb Watson, for example. Now he, my friend, is really strange.
Till we meet again.
You mind your good self, do you hear? Now he's aggressive and he smells like the Christmas cat at Easter.
Where can I find Caleb Watson?
Well now, seeing as he's
Looks like we found the cobbler.
It smells even worse here.
It's justice. Start anew. Shite on these people. They can't hurt us. But how could you make him kiss it again?
Oh there. Are you all right, sir?
We're closed. Now. Out with
Looks
you.
like
Leave.
we found the cobbler.
Leave.
Smells even worse here. I can tell from your surly demeanour that you won't mind me asking you a couple of questions. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a banisher. I'm searching the area for evidence of witchcraft. Oh there. And you, I can tell, are itching to help me.
Show your shite and shapes, goose peddler. No witches here. Only myself. Caleb
I can
Watson.
tell from your surly demeanour that you won't mind me asking you a couple of questions. The governor bade me make the rounds. I'm Red McCraith. I'm a banisher. Acting strange. I'm searching the area for evidence of
Why would he ask you that?
Everyone keeps secrets. And I have a talent for uncovering them.
I ain't got no secrets, goose peddler. I ain't done no wrong. Search me house if you don't believe me. See for yourself. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap, apologise, then shite off and never come back. Why would he ask you that?
If you're looking for someone acting strangely, I think you found your man.
I ain't got no secrets.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
Search me house. A man content with his own company is never alone. And when you're done, if you're any kind of man, you'll come back here, doff your cap,
Good one,
apologise, shite, and never come back. Feels terrible,
Looking
doesn't
for
it?
someone acting strangely, I think you found your man.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
Search me house. A man content with his own company is never alone. When you're done, if you're any kind of man, come back here, doff your cap,
Good one,
apologise, shite, and never come back. Feels terrible, doesn't it?
Acting strangely.
It's ours anyway.
Being courted by two brothers at once rarely ends well.
Personal experience.
Don't go there.
It's ours anyway.
Ruth and Alexander Watson, the cobbler's wife and brother.
Personal experience.
Don't go there.
Caleb Watson is out of his mind with grief. Hugh Batchelor said Lucy Barrow cursed the house and it burned down.
The house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense. Ruth and
What's
Alexander
this?
Watson, the
It's
cobbler's
not
wife
metal,
and
not
brother.
wood. Bone. It's bone.
Don't go there.
Caleb Watson is out of his mind.
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Hugh Batchelor said
This
Lucy
is
Barrow
wrong.
cursed the house. and it
It's
burned
wrong, wrong, I
The
tell you.
house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Caleb Watson is out of his mind.
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
Hugh Batchelor said
This
Lucy
is
Barrow
wrong.
cursed the house. and it
It's
burned
wrong, wrong, I
The
tell you.
house burned down, and I suspect the rest is nonsense.
What's this? It's not metal, not wood. Bone. It's bone. Caleb Watson is out of his mind.
I think we need to talk to Caleb Watson.
It's wrong, wrong, I tell you. It's ours anyway. Hey, should have been up. You done enough sniffing? Hmm? Tired of the smell of your own arse?
You said you had no secrets. That was a lie, am I right? Everyone has secrets.
I can smell your secrets from here, mate. A pox on you. And a pox on your questions, too.
You'll not take him head on.
You done enough
You
sniffing?
must take your time.
Tired of
Outflank
the
him.
smell of your own arse?
There's burned debris out back. You said you had no secrets. I found bone in
That
it.
was
A lie, am I right? Where does it come from?
Secrets.
You must have little business if you spend your time sifting through my rubbish. A pox on it came from the house. And a pox on your probably. Too.
You'll not take him head on.
You done enough
You
sniffing?
must take your time.
Tired
Outflank
of the
him.
smell of your own arse?
I read your letter to Ruth. There's burned debris. It's clear you loved her. You tell the truth about Alexander's infidelity. Where does it come from?
My name is Caleb Watson. And before God and all present, I swear that the letter I wrote to Ruth was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name.
It's clear you loved her.
Because I'm a greedy little
You tell the
prick.
truth about Alexander's infidelity. You're frank.
My name
You don't sound like you regret it.
Caleb Watson. No. The past's the past, dead and buried. My brother is but a lingering memory. Was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name. Because I'm a greedy little prick.
You're frank.
My name
You don't sound like you regret it.
Caleb Watson. No. The past's the past, dead and buried. My brother is but a lingering memory. Was a load of shite. Lusting for his beloved Ruth, I set out to ruin Alexander's name.
It was terrible what happened to your wife and brother. It might have helped if you'd mentioned it. You must be grieving. Do you mind if I ask where they're buried?
Shite on me shite bag brother, and shite on you too. They're both deep in the dirt up at God's Acre, and I'll speak no more of it.
What's going on at God's Acre, Caleb? It's terrible. What happened to your wife and
Shite off
brother?
with your God's Acre, and good riddance to both. God's Acre concerns you not.
If I ask where they're buried? You need to tell me what
Shite
happened
on
here.
me shite bag
Stop
brother,
hiding.
and shite on you. Nothing too. happened.
Buried.
They're both deep in the dirt.
Buried.
God's
Oh,
Acre.
quiet, you.
More of it. And you can shite off. Taking your nothing happened with you. Shite off with your God's Acre. And good riddance to both.
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
You need to tell me what happened here. Stop hiding.
And shite on you. Nothing happened.
Buried.
In the dirt.
Buried. Oh, quiet, you.
And you can shite off. Taking your nothing happened with you. Shite off.
Fear not.
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
Stop hiding.
Nothing happened.
Buried. Oh,
You can shite off. Taking your nothing happened with you. Shite off.
fear not.
Whatever happened, it happened at God's Acre.
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
Talking to Caleb felt like talking to a group. I'm thinking possession.
Possession is plausible, but the clues are confusing. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
Thoughts on Caleb?
You first, young man.
Talking this locked. Felt like talking to. There must be a key. I'm thinking possession.
Possession is plausible, but the clues are confusing. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
Thoughts on Caleb? Something's concealed. This locked. There must be a key.
Confusing. We jump to no conclusions. Instead, we gather proof.
Something's concealed. God's Acre?
God's Acre.
God's Acre?
God's Acre.
God's Acre?
God's Acre. Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth, and whatever got Caleb acting so strange. Here we are. Let us find the graves of Alexander and Ruth.
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Is that a female?
I think I see a patella.
Lovely.
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Ruth Watson. There's another grave beneath it.
Is that a female?
I think I see a patella.
Lovely.
Watch out! Spectre possession!
Ruth Watson. There's another.
Try this on for size.
Decoys to distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Someone's had a little training.
Try this on for size. If undertakers did this, they should find other work.
I doubt there's a job on Earth that suits whatever did this. Decoys to distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did. And he's at the top of my list.
Undertakers did this. Well, they made quite the mess.
I doubt there's
Perhaps
a
the
job
decoys
on
may
Earth
show
that
us the
suits
way.
whatever did this. Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
To distract wayward specters. Rudimentary. Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Did Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did. And he's at the top of my list.
Undertakers did
This
Well, they
way.
made quite the mess.
More of them.
Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. Don't get too close.
I'll try.
Here did lie Alexander Watson.
Caleb take their bodies?
Someone did. And he's at the top of my list. This way. More of them.
Perhaps the decoys may show us the way.
Follow the path. That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close. This way. More. That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close. Demonology. I should have known. That's what I was talking about when I said don't get too close. Demonology. I should have known.
This fella again.
He's persistent. I'll grant him that.
They brought more friends. There's more of them. This fella again.
He's persistent. I'll grant him that.
I hate those things.
Wasn't your first. Won't be your last.
Aye, thank you.
Shrines now? With bones?
It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here. I sense a fragment of the past.
He's persistent.
I hate those things.
Wasn't your first. Won't be your last.
Aye, thank you.
Shrines now? With bones?
It's It's like Lady Blackwood's boudoir around here. A sense of the past.
Wasn't your first, won't be your last.
Aye, thank you.
Shrines now, with bones.
Blackwood's boudoir around here. A sense of the past. Away with you! Away with you! Oh, there, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes, but also shoddy. It's very poor work. Are you sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need. There, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes, but also shoddy. It's very poor work. Are you sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need. There, fella. You're nasty, aren't you?
Nasty, yes, but also shoddy. It's very poor work. Are you sure we didn't miss anything?
With a bit of luck, we'll find what we need. What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. Time to work, Banisher.
Well, try this on for size.
Heads up!
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any.
Try this on for size.
Heads up!
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any.
Try this on for size.
Heads up!
If you need a rest, this place is as good as any.
Something's concealed. What is this?
It looks like a butchered version of the ritual of Lesser Palingenesis.
The ritual of... that ritual? The one that brings someone back? That ritual?
Yes, that ritual.
What is this?
It looks like a butchered version of the ritual of Lesser
A
Palingenesis.
drop may hide the rain. That ritual? The one that brings someone back? That ritual?
Yes, that ritual.
As flesh unto verb, as verb unto heart, as heart unto flesh. Death's not,
A drop
unsevered,
may hide
and I shall cut it.
the one that brings someone back. That ritual?
Yes, that ritual.
As flesh unto verb, as verb unto heart, as heart unto flesh. Death's not,
You!
and I
No!
shall cut it.
No, you were not supposed to!
Down, boy.
As verb unto heart,
Come to me. Come to me, my love.
No!
Come back to me.
You were not supposed to!
Down, boy.
Caleb Watson invoked a ghost without a body for it to inhabit, so it took his. Caleb is no longer Caleb.
Come back to me.
You got the wrong ghost too.
He used pieces of his wife and also of his brother.
Ruth, Alexander, Caleb, could be any combination of them in there.
Let's go find out which.
You got the wrong ghost too.
He used pieces of his wife and also of his brother.
Ruth, Alexander, Caleb, could be any combination of them in there.
Let's go find out which.
Think you could take on a ghost? Watch out!
You got the wrong ghost too. Get back up!
Let's go find out which.
Think you could take on a ghost? Eyes peeled.
Get back up!
Think you could take on a ghost? Eyes peeled.
That ritual, not... I suspect it's beyond me.
It's not, but we agreed you won't need it. Besides, Caleb's work was poor. Your work is good.
A ritual like that. Good is not a word that comes to mind.
Eyes peeled.
That ritual, not... I suspect it's beyond me.
It's not, but we agreed you won't need it. Besides, Caleb's work was poor. Your work is good.
A ritual like that. Good is not a word that comes to mind. That ritual, no. I suspect it's beyond me.
It's not, but we agreed you won't need it. Besides, Caleb's work was poor. Your work is good.
Hush now. All is well.
Good is not
Nothing bad will ever come to us again. Shite off.
We've been to God's Acre. Quite a tale it told us. You're not Caleb, are you? Or at least not entirely.
Ah, can't fog you. Alexander Watson. Long tale short, Caleb tried to bring his dead wife back. And I live here now.
So many
Been to
questions.
God's Acre.
Where to even
Quite a tale it
start?
told us. You're not Caleb, are you? Or at least he was trying to bring his wife back. How did you end up in the mix?
Caleb made a fine cobbler, a poor brother, worse husband, and a truly terrible witch. The ritual went to shite, because, of course it did.
He was trying to bring his wife back. Do both of you share Caleb's body?
Caleb made a cobbler, a poor brother. No, worse. This house of flesh is mine. But because I am a generous man, I allow my brother to live in the cellar. We were twins. I was the rotten half, they said. But who's the rotten half now? There's something else you should know. If you don't know it already, I'm not alone. I completed the ritual. My darling Ruth is in here too. I allow my brother to live in the cellar. We were twins.
You used the ritual to bring Ruth's spirit into Caleb's body. Why?
Love moves us all to strange endeavours. We deserve a better life. I set myself to claiming it. The ritual. My darling Ruth is in here.
I understand your anger, more so your desire. But what of Ruth? You used the ritual. Did you consider what she wanted? Into Caleb's body?
Caleb stole a life from me, but he also stole Ruth's voice. She shrank beneath him. Of course, she wanted a second chance at life. I set myself.
I'd like to hear this from Ruth. May I please speak with her?
No!
I understand your anger.
We've carved ourselves out a little happiness at last.
What of Ruth?
I'll not have you break it.
Consider what she wanted.
Please, leave us alone. Give us this.
We need to speak to her, one way or another. If he won't tell us anything, perhaps the house Ruth died in will.
May I please speak with her?
No!
Caleb was no saint, but this is hellish grim. Does he deserve it?
Aye, please. He does. And it's not like I killed him. Give us this. He's alive in here somewhere. Watching me ruin his name. He can hear me now, destroying his reputation. As I had to hear him destroy mine when he painted me a fornicator.
Oh, nice.
He took our love, Ruth and mine, and killed it. Now our love's reborn, and he can do naught but sit and watch. Caleb was a cad. Shite on him. Let him suffer. As I had to hear him destroy mine when he painted me a fornicator.
Oh, nice. I'll be leaving you alone for now.
Alone? And killed it. Not really. Now our love's hush now. And he can do all is well. Sit and watch. Nothing bad will ever come to us again. Shite on his reputation. Let him suffer.
I'll be leaving you alone for now.
Alone? Not really. Hush now. All is well. Nothing bad will ever come to us again.
Ruth and Alexander are having an affair in her husband's body.
I can't find an angle with that, isn't it just plain wrong?
Something feels wrong. Something about Ruth. If we find the ghost tie, we can talk to her. Ruth and Alexander are having an affair in her husband's body.
I can't find an angle with that, isn't it just plain wrong? The house that burned
Something
down.
feels wrong.
The roof fell in with them in
Something
sight.
about Ruth. There's a lot of debris. We can talk to her. Ruth and Alexander are having an affair in her husband's body.
house that burned down. The roof fell in with them inside.
There's a lot of debris. Can talk to her. Wards, you're on your own. Wards, you're on your own. Wards, you're on your own. I can't help you. The ghost wards feel far away from here. Just one keeps manifesting. Fancy knocking it down? I can't help you.
Aye, still impressive.
The ghost wards feel far away from here. Just one keeps manifesting. Fancy knocking it down? I can't help you.
Aye, still impressive.
The ghost wards feel far away from here. Just one. Fancy knocking it down?
Still impressive.
Just one. Fancy knocking it down?
Time must be nearby. This work shows real sensitivity. Caleb?
Maybe. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little about Ruth.
This work shows real sensitivity. Caleb?
Maybe. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little about Ruth. Not Alexander. I suspect we've just learnt a little. Of course. Ruth's heart binds them like a bushel of rotting corn.
What do you have there? Stop right there, you rank rump! Whatever you found, it ain't yours!
You buried Ruth's heart in the ashes of the house that killed her. I find that odd.
You, a ghost, went digging in the ashes of a dead woman's house. You're ill-positioned to call me odd. Don't think I haven't felt your presence before. Stop right
Stow
there,
your
you
tongue
rank
while I
rump.
speak with Ruth.
Whatever you found,
Ruth,
it ain't yours.
can you hear me? You buried Ruth's Can you speak?
Fuck off and die. I'm in charge here. You,
No.
a ghost, went
Hush
digging
ye,
in the ashes
Alexander.
of a dead woman's house.
I'll
You're
speak.
ill-positioned to call me odd.
I'm Ruth.
Don't think I haven't
I
felt
hear
your
you.
presence before.
I'm Antea Duarte. We're here to help.
I'm glad.
Can you hear
Please,
me?
end this nightmare. Help me.
Die. I'm in charge. To hell in a bag of shite.
No.
We're fine, and you have not the right. You hear? You've not the right.
I'm Ruth. I hear you.
I'm Antea Duarte. We're here to help.
Please, end this nightmare. Help me.
Die. I'm in charge. To hell in a bag of shite. We're fine, and you have not the right. You hear? You've not the right.
I hear you. Help me.
Her heart! Give it back!
Havio and Falach Tuli.
No more does he silence me. We may speak. Help me, please.
Havio and
Who
Falach.
taught Caleb the resurrection ritual?
To say it was taught would mean he'd learned it. He read it off a page. As a sorcerer, Caleb makes a fine cobbler. Thing about Caleb, he was a good listener. As he worked, clients would bend his ear. The Haskell boy, for one. As Caleb pinned the governor's shoes, young Lammy would talk magic. Nonsense, really. But Caleb was listening. A sorcerer, Caleb makes a fine cobbler.
Wait,
Thing about Caleb.
Lammy Haskell gave Caleb the resurrection ritual.
As he worked, clients. After Lammy mentioned the ritual, Caleb became obsessed with it. He begged. Lammy, in his misplaced generosity, gave it. Caleb was intent on dark work. Lammy furnished written instructions.
Wait, Lammy Haskell gave Caleb the resurrection ritual.
Caleb's letter changed your life. How did it feel at the time?
He begged, he told me in two. Lammy, I loved Alexander, but I deserved to marry a man who would be true. Caleb seemed decent. I believed he loved me. I thought I married the better brother. But I'd marry a liar. A liar and a devil. And yet, I love it. Not even he deserves this. But I deserve to marry a man. No one deserves this. Caleb seemed decent.
How did Caleb treat you?
With adoration. The better brother. I was an idol, but I'd marry a liar. Worshipped, yet unloved. He was the sculptor and I was the statue. Smiling down, unmoving from my pedestal with nothing to say. Now I'm sewn into a festering sack with the quivering remnants of my husband and the angry ghost of his dead brother. Please, let me out. Yet unloved. He was the sculptor and I was the statue.
Your husband Caleb's botched resurrection ritual brought you back, but allowed his brother Alexander to take you hostage.
Once we deal with the Watson brothers, you should be free to ascend.
Do what you must. I'll suffer it if it leaves me free to go.
No! We can stay. Please, Ruth, let us stay.
Look at you. You're counterfeit, a sham of a thing. Your so-called life is no life at all. Caleb lied and stole your love. But when the time was right, you lied and stole his body. We're ending this nonsense now.
We can stay. Please, Ruth, let us stay.
Look at you. You're counterfeit, a sham of a thing. Your so-called life is no life at all. Caleb lied and stole your love.
Alexander, you were wronged, but Ruth owes you naught. Not her life, nor her death.
I'm not my brother. I am the man who runs into the burning house. Ruth owes us nothing. But my love is true, and his is not.
Your love is not measured by what you win. It's measured by what you're willing to let go. Not her life, nor her death.
I'm not my brother. I'm sorry, Ruth. I am the man who runs. You deserved better. The burning house. Better than him. Ruth owes us nothing. Better than me. But my love is true, and his is Send me away, Banisher.
Your love is not measured
Let
by
the
what
devil
you
stoke the flames of hell for
It's
me.
measured by what you're willing
And we'll
to
see
let
if I
go.
burn.
Take your head out your arse. You're not that important.
I'm sorry.
Right, hold still, both of you. Let me pry you all apart.
Better than him, Ruth owes us nothing.
Farewell.
Send me away, Banisher. Let the devil stoke the flames of hell for me. And we'll see if I burn.
Take your head out your arse. You're not that important. Right, hold still, both of you. Let me pry you all apart. Farewell.
Send me away, Banisher. Let the devil stoke the flames of hell for me. And we'll see if I burn.
Take your head out your arse. You're not that important. Right, hold still, both of you. Let me pry you all apart. Farewell. I mean, we've seen some horrors, but that...
This is the work.
You're right. There's nothing I'd rather be doing. That was something.
Don't take it to heart. Their choices are not your business.
Our choices are my business. I mean, and their consequences too. Some horrors, but that...
Don't waver. We could win a battle, but we can't win the war. Nobody should conquer death, and we don't want to pay the price of trying.
Aye. So I hear you.
Good. Now, let's see what Lammy Haskell has to say about raising spirits from the dead.
And the consequences too.
Don't waver. We could win a battle, but
Someone
we can't
inside's
win the
hard
war.
at work.
Wait. Spectral stains. We don't want to pay the haunted house.
Aye. So I hear you.
Good. Now, let's see what Lammy Haskell has to say about raising spirits from the dead. We could win a battle, but
Someone inside's hard at work.
Wait. Spectral stains. Don't want to pay the haunted house. Good. Now, let's see what Lammy Haskell has to say about raising spirits from the dead.
Governor.
May I help you, Mr. McCraith?
Spectral stains. Don't want to pay the haunted house.
I have to admit, this is an unusual case.
Yes, but have you solved it?
I believe so. But the culprit was not responsible for the plague. At least not directly.
Have you found the witch, or have you not?
Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic. I have the name. I have to admit, this is
So?
an
What are you
unusual
waiting
case.
for? Yes, but have you solved it?
I believe Don't you want to hear the name? But the culprit
I do
was
not need to.
responsible
The
for
principle is what matters.
At least not directly. Not exactly.
Have you
The
found
name
the
is
witch, or have you not?
Lamentation Haskell. Someone here has been dabbling in some dark magic.
No, it can't be.
I have the
My
name.
son is studious. Curious,
What are you
too
waiting
curious
for?
at times, perhaps. But he does not have a bad bone in his heart.
Don't you want to hear the name? He showed Caleb Watson a
I do not
ritual.
need to. The principle is
The
what
cobbler
matters.
used it and became possessed. Exactly.
Even if
The
true,
name is
it would only mean my son was exposed to corruption. It happened before. Bring me proof, Banisher. Find the real source of evil.
Since when has the governor required proof?
I'll get it. He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. The cobbler used it and became possessed. Exactly. I noted your ghost wards with some interest.
Ghost wards, an interesting name. I call them sanctified, a name more palatable to my flock.
Since when has the governor required proof?
I'll get it. He showed Caleb Watson a ritual. I must find your son, Governor. I noted your ghost sooner rather than later. Some interest.
His interests take him hither and thither. If he isn't here, he must be working on the outskirts. He's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when the sickness hit. Yeah. Take the gate key. Go there. See for yourself. You're wrong.
I must find your son.
You're
Governor.
wrong about my son. Needless to say that I count, of course, on your discretion. If he isn't here, he must be working on the outskirts. He's been sprucing up one of the abandoned houses there. I ordered them emptied when the sickness hit. Yeah. Take the gate key.
He was quick to condemn till it was his own son on the block. Who's he really protecting?
We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty, his father may not be able to protect him.
Take the gate key.
He was quick to condemn till it was his own son on the block. Who's he really protecting?
We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty, his father may not be able to protect him. We'll bring him the proof he wants. If the boy is guilty,
Hell's balls. What happened here?
Something's emanating from under there.
No wonder this place is off limits.
Something's emanating. I have another in sight. Move it.
One of these must be Lammy's hideaway.
Move it.
Must be Lammy's hideaway.
Quick and precise. Well done. Something has me. Wards. Quick and precise. Well done. Something has me. Wards. I'm with you once more. Quick and precise. Well done. Something I'm with you once more. I'm with you once more.
Have some of this.
It's about to shoot.
Oh, they do look annoying.
Enough!
about to shoot.
Enough!
It's about to shoot.
I feel something close. I feel something close. Hi, mate. You here?
This is locked from the inside.
He was studying botany. Why botany? Hi, mate. You here?
This is locked from the inside.
He was studying botany. Why botany? Hi, mate. You here?
This is locked from the inside.
Perhaps there's a key. Harrowloo. Mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
You mentioned an old mill. Seemed fascinated by the place. Perhaps there's a key. Harrowloo. Mean anything to you? The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
Perhaps there's a key. Harrowloo. Mean anything to you? The incisions are clean. The precision of an expert.
There's magic here, though faint.
Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill.
Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill.
Nothing incriminating. Yet.
Remember what we found at Caleb Watson's? Maybe we're not looking in the right place. If I had something to hide, I might hide it in an abandoned mill. Did we miss a few? Don't let that spectre get to the corpse.
There's more of them.
Possession incoming. Move, Brett. Don't let that get to the corpse.
Why a mill?
Away from the village. Perfect for his research. Perfect to hide secrets.
He's not out here for pleasure, that's for sure.
Move, Brett. Don't let that get to the corpse.
Why a mill?
Away from the village. Perfect for his research. Perfect to hide secrets.
He's not out here for pleasure, that's for sure. Peaceful. Like home on a good day. No, it's hilly, mate. He felt like playing with the lambs. Blair preferred to feed them. And I was too busy dreaming.
And you?
Oh, I cooked for dinner. The lambs, I mean. Oh, the girls were furious.
Yes, but they weren't hungry.
Peaceful. Like home on a good day. It's hilly. He felt like playing with the lambs. Blair preferred to feed them. And I was too busy dreaming.
And you?
Oh, I cooked for dinner. The girls were furious.
Yes, but they weren't hungry.
Away with you! Away with you!
Distraught. Can I join in too? Watch out! Spectre possession.
Hey! More fun. Away with you!
Can I join in too?
What should we expect up there?
Spectre possession. A gateway to the mythical Aralu, whatever that is. Otherwise, terrible tragedy, dark doings, sick secrets, and a wild guess.
Away with you! What should we expect up there?
Corpses. We could manifest what hides here. Otherwise, terrible tragedy, dark doings, sick secrets, and a wild guess.
My voice commands you! Unveil!
Free Highland Kiss, Florian.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
My voice voice commands you, unveil!
Watch out. Spectre position. Watch out. Spectre position.
Get back up! Get back up!
Looks derelict. Is he really inside?
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
Looks derelict. Is he really inside?
If you need a breather, we can do it here.
Looks derelict. Is he really inside?
If you need a breather, we can do it here. I can't, Rory. I can't, Rory. I love doing that.
Oh, there!
I can't, Rory.
Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here. I love doing that.
Oh, there! Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here.
Guess we're not going that way.
There should be a way up here. What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out.
This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path. What hides here in the dark? Come out, come out. More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful.
He doesn't speak well of his dad. This relay lad seems dangerous.
His apprentice seems to be following him down the same path. Was he hoping to step out of his father's shadow?
If he did, he went the wrong way about it.
More ghost wards. Someone was being extra careful.
He doesn't speak well. Looks like Lamy was trying to translate some sort of ritual.
Not any ritual. This is the lesser palingenesis.
I guess no one warned Lamy that grimy reincarnation rituals were not without risk. So, what are you hiding in here, evil spawn?
Glancing at the original writing, Lamy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spoke for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something. So, what are you hiding in here, evil spawn?
Glancing at the original writing, Lamy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spoke for Caleb from those botched words of power went wrong.
We need to get to the top floor. Bet we'll find something.
Glancing at the original writing, Lamy's work was poor. No wonder the ritual he spoke for Caleb from those botched words of power.
Who there, corrupted weeds?
Over here. Look.
Who there, corrupted weeds?
Over here. Look.
It's just a lift. Why is this mechanism so complex? That book. Again.
The Agrippa. That's not good. Not good at all.
What level of not good are we talking about exactly?
This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. Let's hope it hasn't been used. The Agrippa. That's not good. More magic mockery. Not necromancy, though. This book promises eternal life, but the promise is a trap. He tried to hide his presence from something dangerous. Something related to the Agrippa. More magic mockery. Not necromancy, though.
Should be useful.
He tried to hide his presence from something dangerous. Something related to the Agrippa.
Should be useful.
He tried to hide his presence from something dangerous. Something related to the Agrippa. Picked and culled.
The lift should work now.
Picked and culled.
The lift should work now.
Picked and culled.
The lift should work now. All this is more serious than we thought. I'm apprehensive, not just because we're going underground.
We'll be careful. We don't know what Lammy was up to, and the signs are not encouraging.
All this is more serious than we thought. You know, I could get to like it underground. The darkness, the gloom, the cool air.
We'll be careful. Really? We don't know.
No, not really.
And the
Not
signs
at all.
are not encouraging.
House bombs. Another sort of use of the gun.
Really?
just getting stronger. Away with you.
Trouble's about. This won't do. Strike down the pillars. Trouble's about.
Let's end this.
Dodge!
When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Red, come see this. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the Sorrel's vigilance?
When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Red, come see this. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems
So,
they were used as
here
bait.
we are.
I suppose now we step into the void.
Suppose we do.
We step into the void.
Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. And we can't be far.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. We step into the void.
Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. And we can't be far. It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
Wards. I'm going to need.
Wards work well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm? Wards work. No more wards.
Thank you.
You need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done.
Well,
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low. Thank you.
Piss off!
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low. Thank you.
Piss off!
Careful now.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This one's different. Looks like it died diseased.
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes
This is
a
some
bit of drama.
dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. Looks like it died diseased. Ugh. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. This is some dark, another botched experiment.
It may be native to the void.
Sometimes I worry about you.
So,
What is this thing?
you can banish rule number 4. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A banisher ghost. Amazing.
It may be native
How on
to
God's
the
earth
void.
did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Oh, plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you use a decoy?
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was wise to me tricks. Oh, but I have so many questions.
This isn't a social call, kid.
Tell me,
And we're the ones
how did
with the
you get past
questions.
The Guardian beneath the mill. Oh. Did you use
Oh.
a decoy? Of course.
We fought it. Don't change the subject.
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research.
A good thing too.
What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's plague, of course. And I have a theory on the subject.
Of course you do. Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick.
From the looks of this
They looked
place,
for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is everywhere.
Go on then.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk remained sick. For witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it.
Can you
You see,
prove that?
the Araloo
Where's your
taints New
evidence?
Eden. In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. Even I, a novice, may reach the frontier and then go beyond. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Yes, we learned of it in Fort Jericho.
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier between New Eden and the Aralu. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is a corruption of mind and spirit. And I believe I have found its source. There is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true source of the Harrow's poison. It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first confusion, then a loss of control over my limbs. And I believe I have found its source.
What do you expect to find at the source of the ooze?
You may have noticed it. To find a cure. This, I believe, is the ooze seeps into our world, sickening us. I may be able to stop it. On the scent of which I experience. Unfortunately, I cannot reach the source. The Aralu is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolving, changing, reshaping itself. The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get to it no longer.
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through and take a look at that source.
Would you? That would be splendid. Would you mind taking notes? The isthmus, for example. I found an oozing.
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals. Who are you really?
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am in fact a true pursuer.
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world or scratch upon its surface? Each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality. I'm yet at the beginning and see where I already stand. Amazing, no? What are the pillars of the universe?
Are you a demonologist like your father?
More or less. Less, more so. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of his faith, but I know better. So, more so?
You don't share your father's faith. What do you believe?
I believe in the afterlife. The proof is about us. And if the void embodies eternal despair, there must too be a place of hope. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of his faith. I ask myself, where? But I know better. So, more so?
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you gave him. I'd focus if I were you.
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said, is the purest of God's work.
Imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole the very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not. I did no wrong, apart from a little theft.
Imagine your father saying that.
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
He saw me as his heir. And with that sorrow gone, I can leave. Do be careful. My home is your home. If you need anything, help yourself.
The Aralu is not your home, Lammy. But thank you.
Pardon my morbid enthusiasm, Mistress Duarte, but could I ask you a few questions?
What do you wish to know?
Do you still need to eat? Do you feel hunger? Sorry, it's just, you're the first ghost I've met, in person, as it were.
I don't eat. Not in the way you do. I feel hunger. Again, not in the way you do.
Fascinating. And can you touch things, smell them? Are colours the same as you remember them?
My senses are different. It's difficult to describe how. I can see, sometimes touch. I cannot smell. Red tells me this is a blessing.
How do you manifest in this plane? Do you feel bound, or are you here by choice?
It feels as if I were clinging to a rope, high above the abyss. Even if I wished to let go, I could not bring myself to do it. I can see, sometimes touch.
What about your banisher skills? Can you use them? Do the accoutrements of your craft still work? As a ghost, do they not harm you?
The marks on my hands and the rings on my fingers aren't actually there. They have no more effect on me than a memory.
Can you talk to any ghost you wish?
No. I sense traces of their presence. To talk to them, I must still do the work.
And yet here I am, talking to you. How marvellous. The dead are rarely as articulate, nor are they accommodating. In fact, they're often quite rude.
We should probably get going. Some other time, then.
Oh, we've nearly scratched at the surface of the great mysteries. I mean, look around us. We stand here beyond the ultimate frontier. Sorry. I mean, say, yes, Mistress Duarte. In fact, they're often quite rude.
We should probably get going. Some other time, then.
Oh, we've nearly scratched at the surface of the great mysteries.
Antea, we should get going.
We stand here beyond
So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
Mistress Duarte.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is.
Antea, we should get going. So,
I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way. Oh,
dangerous it is.
God! I need a wee bit of help here.
I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair.
Well, that was not pleasant.
But I feel strange,
Not pleasant at all.
and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way. Oh, God! I need a wee bit
Something
of help
has
here.
me. Wards.
Well, that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Something has me. Wards. Something has me. Wards. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. A ward restrains me. restrains me?
They brought more friends. It oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
They brought more friends. Let's see what lies on the other side. On the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
The ooze affects the incarnate too.
Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
Who goes there? The ooze affects the incarnate too.
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then? Who goes there?
Was
Oh, shite. I don't know.
Did you just say shite? You?
What might you be then?
Who goes there? It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick. Is that a house from the Harrows? No wonder they all got sick.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. What is luck in here?
Time to work, Banisher.
The Gibbs' land was barren. He's struggling for money.
Time to work, Banisher.
The Gibbs' land was barren. He's struggling for money.
Time to work, Banisher. Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well...
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
Your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch! And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim
That
to
was
prove
Deborah.
that there is no curse.
She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I
And of
believe...
all of them, just
What are
this
you
one
doing?
house fell down.
Your evil life
Maybe
shall
it was
be
personal.
destroyed. We know
The
who you
Gibbs's
are,
house
and you shall
targeted
be
by the
judged.
Ooze.
Witch!
Obviously. Look around you. That was Deborah. She built a case for her rationality.
You bastard!
Maybe it was personal. Obviously. Look around you. That was Deborah. She built a case for her rationality.
You bastard!
I know. I know. Mrs. Gibbs, I presume. Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Oh, shite. Another shadow.
What do they want?
Perhaps a reward's here to counter the curse.
Well now, I'm honored. Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Shite. Another ward. This one looks intact.
Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Another ward. This one looks intact.
Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Not to make you angry. Expect no less from you, missus.
Think you can take on a ghost?
Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Make you angry. Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden time with the governor.
That's not what Deborah was saying.
Well, the Gibbs are not at home to rational explanations.
Unless solitudes be swamped and the
That's not what Deborah was saying.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Either the water table is another source.
Let's search upstream.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Have some of this.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Find a way around that.
Here, I found something. Don't step in that, please. I mean it. Found something. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. A ward restrains me.
Those echoes we're hearing are the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. A ward restrains me.
The shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? I'm going to need a hand here. A ward restrains me. The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I'm drawing a blank. That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own. Spectre heading for that corpse. That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own. Spectre heading for that corpse.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words. Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akershus.
You're never going to let me live that one down, are you?
Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akershus. Beware. Wards. I don't think so. Beware. Wards. I don't think so. This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just... Whoever it was, looks like you's got him.
If I wanted
What do you
your
think,
opinion,
Antea?
I'd give it to you. You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
Both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Looks like you's got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing? You wanted the space to have your own opinion.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Did you feel that?
It's close.
Condemned stone by stone, all proof missing.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Condemned
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. What is lurking here? Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted
Whoever
your
it was,
opinion,
looks like
I'd
the
give it
ooze
to
got
you.
him. Perhaps if you what do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through. Join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
The governor, chief amongst them.
Many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
No surprise. We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
I have another insight. This isn't over yet. I have another
Those things came from the ooze. They're like those Oriental shapeshifters.
This isn't over yet.
Obake liquefy. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
Oriental shapeshifters.
Obake liquefy. The Gibbs were so angry. We should search this place more thoroughly.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. We better stick around.
This is it. This is the source. Where do we get to it?
You have turned your back from love, looked away when most needed. Melted.
This is it. This is the source. Where do we get to it? Oh, shelter with a damp and itchy straw bed. Just how I like it. Oh, shelter with a damp and itchy straw bed. Just how I like it.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down?
Shelter with a damp and itchy straw bed. Just how I like it.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that?
Whatever you have said, you shall. Alone, forlorn, misunderstood, so you shall remain.
A strong memory clings to this place. I sense the vivid echo of a ghost's memory.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Of a ghost's memory.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Clemency, Antipas, dare you insinuate blasphemy? I'm a man of faith. She will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic. Then do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
Insinuates blasphemy. I'm a man of faith. Face trial and justice will be brought.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was a target too. The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Pascal must have feared the suspicious mob.
He's afraid. The Earth took the Gibbs house. Perhaps he thought he was.
Alice, can he be good?
The Gibbs had a hand in rigging the witch trial, but he was the one who sealed it.
Who are you?
Confess! Let them speak.
If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
As ruling the grave, you have rule on your hands and weakness in your heart.
Who are you?
Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
the truth.
Truth is a poison, must believe they want. The poison will end you.
Is that me? What the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Is that me?
It's working. Keep at it. I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. Yeah? Well, I rebuke his. I can sure as hell try. I'll take care of this thing. I'll take care of this.
Poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors, set to deliver us. With your dark arts, you will open yourselves. Your witches. Earth's witches must fall.
Tia died to help New Eden, and still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us?
judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Enough. Can we please get out of here? Enough. Can we please get out of here? That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel powerless. I were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That was awful. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
I feel powerless. Ignorance caused this. A raging epidemic drove them out of their minds. Unable to look within,
I know what that
they pointed the finger.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Ignorance caused this. A raging epidemic drove them out of their minds. Unable to look within, they pointed the finger.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
That down there, I was tense. I was impatient.
The infamy's doing, not yours.
No. Doesn't change the feelings. I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
That down there, I was tense. I was impatient.
The infamy's doing, not yours.
No. Doesn't change the feelings.
How
I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
Delivered of that which was so. One thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
Doesn't change the feelings. I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
Delivered of that which was so. One thing above all else is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves. The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them.
We haven't missed it.
The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The Lord's promise of
The
salvation
wicked
from
pray
hell
for deliverance
pleases them.
from the fires of hell,
The Lord's salvation
while
from
piling the
misery
kindling
and sin
high.
here on earth does not.
They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in his name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the
So
fires of
true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so
Proclaim
glad
their
you
love for
agree.
their Lord, yet in
Now
his
the wicked
name,
man never questions.
I have your answers.
What?
their self-regard
Yes, good.
crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the banisher speak.
Yes, good.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story.
If I give
Let
you
the
a
banisher
witch, will
speak.
you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale. If I give
And
you a
what
witch,
story, pray you, does it tell?
Comenius, say you?
The school teacher walked with the
It tells the story of a man,
appropriate price.
a latter-day King Solomon. When plague struck his subjects, they turned to him for guidance and protection, for they were God-fearing folk, and he was a godly king. The king's captain walled the sick away, but the plague spread on. The people grumbled. The king thought he might fall. He needed a sacrificial lamb.
You lose the run of your tongue, Mr. McCraith, and of the head to which it's fixed. There was no lamb. There was a trial, fair and lawful.
It's a godly king. The king's captain walled. You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
There was no lamb.
I live
There was
and
a
let
trial,
live.
fair
I
and lawful.
choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my
There must be a man to
duty.
judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment.
Admit
and a man
it.
to enforce
You
it.
toy with magic. You don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
Sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract. I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it? Belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
Aha! She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy. Died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because you say your flock forced your hand.
'Twas not my
For the
plan
greater
to
good,
kill her.
you say, you
Stupid,
indulged in their
stubborn woman.
bloodlust.
Why did she not confess?
I believe you did it.
I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy. At the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands.
You delighted in your magical witch hunt, your trivial rituals. You thought you'd be lauded for your humility and skill. But you have neither. Now all around you crumbles. Your trivial rituals, yet still you state your claim as the rightful protector of the people of New Eden. For you, I have found the culprit, the devil worshipper, the source of the evil that has befallen your community. Now all around you crumbles. Your trivial rituals, yet still you state your claim as the rightful protector of the people of New Eden.
You're having a laugh. Can't be.
You? My son, a witch? You Bacchus, sir! Present proof or retract your ridiculous accusation.
Now you need proof. For years, Lammy studied your precious library of the forbidden, but he outdid his father. He learned. It was Lammy who taught Caleb Watson the dark ritual that brought his beloved wife back from the dead.
I was trying to help.
Now you need proof.
I did nothing wrong.
No, Lord of mercy! For shame.
The boy was always strange.
No, Lammy is a good boy. I won't have it.
Easy, Governor. Dark ritual that brought his beloved wife back. Your son's intentions were sound, and his mistakes, grave as they were, did not poison the well.
Give me for swearing in the meeting house. This is a blooming farce.
The boy was always strange.
Have I ever failed you? No, Lammy is a good boy. In evil times, have we not endured? Have I not protected you?
Intentions were sound.
Fooled by his own
Mistakes, grave as
flesh.
they were.
How could he be so blind?
Give me for swearing in the meeting house. This is a blooming farce.
Have I ever failed you? In evil times, have we not endured? Have faith. Protected you. The banisher has lifted the curse. Brighter days are here.
How could he be so blind?
I knew you were trouble. You and your lady. Look what you've done.
Don't push your luck, Haskell. I've given you a shot at redemption.
Have faith.
It's more than you gave Deborah.
The banisher has lifted the curse. Brighter days are here. Banisher. I knew you were trouble. You paid in consideration of a curse lifted. All rights defended now and hereafter.
Push your luck, Haskell. I've given you a shot at redemption.
I look forward to never seeing you again.
Don't count on it.
Banisher.
The work's not done.
Paid in consideration of a curse lifted. All rights defended now and hereafter.
After all this, don't forget to
I look
rest.
forward to never seeing you again.
Don't count on it. The work's not done.
Paid in consideration.